Industry Awards, the awkward younger sibling of tomorrow night's televised ceremony.
And the AFI award goes to Enough Rope with Andrew Denton.
It's very hard to believe that when Enough Rope was first commissioned, it was for 13 episodes.
So first and foremost, I'd love to thank our gorgeous producer, Ian Darling, for getting the whole thing up, but mostly for recognising in Paul and the kids a great story that needed to be told.
And finally, thanks to my beautiful partner, Amelia, for slipping food under the studio door to keep my blood sugar levels up when it got crazy.
Noel and Dennis are unable to be here tonight, so Ashley, I accept their award on their behalf. Isn't that good news?
I didn't want to say too much about it because at the time people were sort of saying, oh, we've got to send this to legals, lawyers, all that. And so I didn't say too much, and I said, oh, what's your work? And he said, I'm a judge.
The AFI award goes to Jerry Can, Stuart Parkin and Julius Avery.
I would like to thank my mother's dog, Tibetan Spaniel, which gave birth to the script.
Yes. I'd like to thank the director, who's also Rachel Landis, who's the other cinematographer.
The OASIS, Ian Darling and SASCHA, ETTINGER, EPSTEIN.
We may never meet again, so shed your skin and let's get started.
I know I'm credited as the writer, but I didn't do it alone. I actually share this award with my producer and script editor, Christina.
The best thing about being here right now is all of that really hard work has been recognised. Thank you so much.
Now for the nominees for the AFI Visual Effects Award, or as I like to call it, Let's Fix It in Post. And the award goes to H2O, Just Add Water, Barry LANFRANCHI.
First of all, Peter Duncan, the writer and director, because he wrote such beautiful special sound moments in this film.
I'd like to obviously thank Peter for being such a joy to work with, the whole post team, for Kathy, who I managed to convince to fly me business class to Amsterdam. Thank you.
And I will speak it in her German accent, which may come out slightly Russian.
Do you know what we pride ourselves on? We've put more sex and violence to air in prime time than any drama, but Underbelly, I'm not sure.
I'm very sorry Gemma Jackson can't be here tonight, and I know that this will be doubly honourable given that it's being presented by Australians.
Thank you to the AFI Award, the worst dressed tonight. Not very good for a costume designer.
Particularly like to thank the Australian Cinematographer Society. It's their 50th year as a society, which I think is the oldest in the country.
I have the most enormous respect for people who can find darkness where there is light and find light where there is darkness. It just baffles my imagination.
That is it. Yeah.
Hello Australia and welcome to the 50th AFI Awards. Tonight we're celebrating half a century of our cultural identity. So tonight we celebrate the past as well as usher in the future with a new group of filmmakers whose stories and artistry will hopefully go on to define the next 50 years of Australian cinema.
Please welcome your host for the L'Oréal Paris AFI Awards 2008, Stephen Curry.
Carl Williams got a leave pass. That's great. Hey, fingers crossed tonight, mate. You are a long way back. Ouch.
And the award goes to Toni Collette, The Black Balloon.
It's very exciting to be here to accept it on Tony's behalf. We've been friends for years, so I'm very proud to do this. I think she's wonderful in the film.
And the award goes to Luke Ford in The Black Balloon.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, AFIs and everything like that. I'd like to thank ELISSA. I talk really fast, so should get through 30 seconds.
And the award goes to Monique Hendricks for Unfinished Sky.
I'm talking to you from a cold and windy Holland, knowing that I miss a great party at the other side of the world.
William McInnes for Unfinished Sky.
Thanks very much. Thanks to all the other fellows who were nominated. It's always a treat to be in such good company. It's always a bit of a chook raffle, but I'm not giving it back.
And the AFI award goes to Damien Walsh-Howard.
I'd just like to say that I am so incredibly proud to be part of such an incredible industry that I've been so amazed by all my life since I saw the first frames of Storm Boy and Gallipoli when I was a kid.
It is such an honour to be here amongst you, celebrating what we as Australians can do here in Australia.
There isn't too much more I can say. A great collaboration of writers, directors, production heads, creatives, and importantly, thank you very much, Melbourne, Victoria, for your story.
I might have to use the box too. Wow, this is amazing. I'd just like to thank all the AFI members, committee. Thank you so much for this.
Fellow Australians, if you are seeing me now, it means I have been murdered.
And the AFI award goes to Summer Heights High, Chris Lilly.
I just want to thank the ABC for letting me make this show. It was really fun, and to everyone who worked on it and helped me put it together.
And the AFI award goes to Chris Lilly, Summer Heights High.
Yeah, I wanted to say thanks to the people that I met out in the schools when I was writing the show. I met lots of interesting people who were willing to tell me their stories.
News Limited Reader's Choice Award goes to Hugh Jackman.
Wow. Hi, everyone. Trust me, I wish I could be there in person on this very special night, the 50th anniversary of the AFI.
Heath's staggering performance in The Dark Knight has earned critical acclaim from across the globe. So it's no surprise that the 2008 AFI International Award for Best Actor is being presented to Heath tonight.
It's been, without a doubt, the most difficult year, losing such a loved family member. We are so proud of him and humbly accept this award on behalf of his beautiful daughter, who we will cherish forever.
Thank you, AFIs. This is such an honour. This was an extraordinary role to get, and I'm just so grateful to Screen Time and Channel 9 and Mulliners for letting me do it.
The AFI award goes to Guyton Grantley Underberg.
And then at the heart of that is the story. And it was our story, it's an Australian story, and it was fascinating. And we made it come alive and make it entertaining, and we can do that more and more.
The Castle.
I was just happy with the stamp, to be honest. I know you can't win these things really, but we've just been rapt over the years that the film has been received exactly as we wrote it.
Chris Lilly.
Thank you to the people that decided I was worthy of this award. I don't really feel worthy. I've only made 2 weird shows, but I really appreciate it.
It's a great pleasure to accept this award. Thank you very much to the AFI. Thank you very much to Macquarie.
Great stories come out of struggle and suffering, and this series came out of the pain of the East-West divide and the search for unity in the Australian soul.
The AFI award goes to Kate Blanchett, Elizabeth the Golden Age.
Mark Hartley, the director and writer of Not Quite Hollywood, carried this idea around for a very long time, almost 10 years.
Thank you to the AFI and Macquarie. This, some cash, that's nice. Thanks for that.
Tom, Rob and I have been writing for about 25 years, and we haven't really changed our modus operandi. We still have a great time every single day that we write, so writing can be fun.
Last time I was here I said the F word, so Mum, beware. It's already been said, so I suppose it's all right. I'd just like to thank Screen Time and Channel 9 for commissioning a drama that dared to break the rules.
I remember when I met Fred last year, was at the Screenwriters Conference, and he goes, "Hey, Elissa, you've got a broad Australian accent." And I thought, that was a lot coming from Fred.
The L'Oreal Paris AFI Award for Best Film goes to The Black Balloon, TRISTRAM.
I'd like to mention again this fabulous cast and crew and everybody who supported the film.
The good news is the show is over, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, AFI, and on behalf of the choir boys, good night.